What's going on? What's going on? My name is Deshaun Lyons, and this is
Marquise Taylor.
This is On the Dotted Line, and we have a special episode for you guys. We're going to give our list of passive incomes. We're going to talk about different examples on creating passive income. And Marquise had the definition. What is passive income?
Money you make. It's money you make,
Right.
With like things like real estate, or you have investments. It's pretty much the money that you make that you put little to no effort into generating that money.
Right.
And the first example that we have of that is
Anchor. Basically, this is if you want to create a podcast, you could use your phone. It's like, and people always have barbershop discussions and deep debates. Get paid doing it. You can go to Anchor, be on your phone, call your buddy, record the phone call, and publish it throughout all these different platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google. So, and also they give you sponsorships, and the sponsorships is in your podcast. So the podcast that you publish, they'll give you sponsorships like that. For example, Cash App. Cash App will give you a sponsorship, and they will pay you to do your podcast. They'll pay you to put their sponsorship in your podcast. So you'll be making money doing something you really love. And a lot of people have a lot to say, so just get paid doing it. Get Anchor. Anchor is wonderful.
Yep. Hey, we using it. It's working for us. We got a few sponsorships. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but
Right.
it's a definitely a good app to have. It's really working, and you could customize it. It's different things you could do. They have different interludes that you could include in your episode. They have different beats you can put up there. So however you want to customize it and put it together, they got all that stuff up there for you.
Also, you could promote your buddy's business. If your buddy have a restaurant, or your buddy have, if he a singer or a rapper, you could promote your buddy. So go get Anchor. You can get paid for talking your ish.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
Yep.
So we have another example of passive income. We have YouTube.
Yes.
Now, Marquise could talk about how could you generate money off of YouTube.
Well, on YouTube, which obviously we're on, and a lot of millions of people use YouTube.
Right.
But the way that you can get money on YouTube is that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 hours of watch time within a 12-month span.
Right.
And then you can start seeing your money. You can start getting paid. Obviously, the higher you climb up in the ladder, the more you're gonna make. So YouTube is always a good option. YouTube is you can customize your page and all of that on YouTube.
If you have a skill, or like, for example, like my little sisters, they love doing hair. Do a YouTube channel about doing hair. Everybody want to know how you did your hair, how you get your hair to curl up like that, how you do little micro braids, how you do all of that. You get paid. You get people to subscribe to your channel, and you can generate money that way. That's another form of passive income, because it's going to generate money, and you don't necessarily have to put in that much work. You're doing something you love to do, and then once you sleeping, once you napping, it's going to keep giving you money. It's going to keep generating more money. So that's another form of passive income. You can actually do what you love to do and get paid, and then when you sleeping, you still getting paid. That's the American dream.
Exactly.
That's the American dream. So we have another form of passive income. Number 3, we have the Acorn app.
Acorns.
Basically, the Acorn app is an app that if you purchase anything with your debit card, the change that's left over, it goes into like a bank. It generates all together. So once the change, like for example, you buy something that's, $1.50, it take that 50 cent and then it invests the change of it. So once it get up to $5, it goes into a stock. So now Acorn got a new form of doing it now. So you can put it into a stock and it could create more money. So Acorn is stepping up with that, because before it just invested in the change. Now it's invested into actually buying stocks, which is wonderful.
Yep. Oh, and speaking of stocks, the next one that we got for y'all, Robinhood. That's
Right.
the next app you could use. Now, Robinhood is you can actually invest in stocks directly. All you got to have is a bank account. You can link that bank account to your brokerage account on your Robinhood.
Right.
And what happens from there is you'll have your money in there and you'll be able to pick whatever stocks you want. You can invest your money into whatever stocks you want.
And it's also good because a lot of other stockbroker apps, you have to pay a certain percentage to trade. Trading is buying the stock. This is free. This is 100% free, and you don't need that much money. You can invest $30 and your $30 can turn into $200 like that. It's all free and it's for beginners, and it's a great way of generating some type of passive income because once again, you know, the stocks are, I believe it's open Monday through Friday. From 9:30 to 6 o'clock. And now they have extending hours, so you could be generating money from Monday through Friday, and you don't have to put in the work. Especially if you're a long-term investor, you just I want to put my money in Apple. Just leave it in there. You generate money. You go about your business. You wake up like, oh man, I made $100. Another way of forming some type of passive income, which is very important. So this app is definitely for beginners because a lot of people use a lot of pros, they use Yahoo Finance and all of that. But Robinhood is for beginners, and it's a great way of learning how to trade stocks, and also it's just a great app. It's free. It's free. You make money.
We both got it, and also you can check out our older episodes where we did discuss the Robinhood app and how you can get involved with stocks. So you guys can go and check those episodes out on our page as well. Now we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Swagbucks. Now
I don't know what the hell that is.
Swagbucks is an app that I have.
Okay.
And what you could do on this app is you're not generating money per se, but what you are doing is they give you the option to watch videos or take surveys. And once you do that, that will give you a certain amount of Swagbucks.
Okay.
Now, once you accumulate enough of these, they give you options on different things that you can purchase with your Swagbucks. Like, for example, if you like shopping at, Brookstone maybe. They'll have a Brookstone card that you could buy, but you got to have a certain amount of swag points for it. So you can do that, and you can start buying different cards for yourself. You can get discounts at Olive Garden, any place you want to eat, or maybe something like Old Navy.
Oh, that's dope. They give out gift cards.
Yeah, so you get this. Think about it. It'll save you money on the little things that you like purchasing. So
exactly.
I would say that's another way of, passive income.
What is it again? What's the name of it?
Swagbucks.
Okay.
Yep, I've had it for a while. It's
Swagbucks. Wow.
Yeah,
that's a unique name.
It's a unique name, but it works.
All right, we're about to take a quick commercial break. We have our last example of passive income. We'll be back in 2.2. And we're back. We're back. This is on the dotted line. So next on our list is Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce business that you can be able to, create your own online store. And what's unique about Shopify, you don't necessarily need the inventory to be able to sell these things. It's called drop shipping. So you can sell merchandise from other companies like Amazon, AliExpress, so you can get the merchandise from there, and then you can sell it on your store. And these, AliExpress and Amazon, they get their cut. They, of course, because you get in the drop shipping from them, but you still get the percentage for anybody buying from your store, which is very unique. Because inventory, when you have a store, you got to make sure your inventory is great, but you don't need no inventory. And Shopify, they have certain things as far as membership wise, because they have a $30 membership.
Oh, yeah, the different levels.
Yeah, they have different levels of it. So of course, the higher that you pay a month, you'll get more from, you know, the app, the Shopify app, and you can do more and sell more. So, but you know, you can do the $30 a month. It have what you need to do, especially as a beginner. And I'm gonna put on the comments. It's a guy. He's amazing. He would talk you through creating your own Shopify store. He would talk you through. And what's crazy about it, you can do this at home. Create your own Shopify store. And once you create it, once you create your domain name and everything, you ready to go, and you generating money and you selling it to everybody, you can tell all the people from your house, your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, to shop in your store, just your store, because everybody shop, go to Amazon or order things. Nobody goes out anymore to purchase things anymore. They can just go to your store and you can get the bread from it, and you can be making money. Again, passive income. You check your account, oh wow, I made a couple of dollars. And that's what passive income is all about, you know? And Marquise is gonna explain like how important passive income is.
Passive income is extremely important. And I'm gonna say that because I know everybody has been, if not feeling, at least seeing the effects of the government shutdown.
Right.
Which Deshaun did an episode on. You guys can also check that episode out.
Right.
But the government shutdown, what can I say? Government workers, they had to go to work and their money was being withheld from them.
Yep.
So now you gotta you gotta pay your bills, you got a family to feed, you got things that you need to get done. If you do passive income, you get involved with that, now you got money coming from multiple places.
Right.
So now you'll never be 100% broke. Although with passive income, you gotta remember, there's certain levels to it. Passive income doesn't mean that you do not have to do any work at all. No.
Now you gotta do some work.
You have to do something. There is some maintenance involved in these things. You have to upkeep whatever you're involved in, and you have to keep a weathered eye on it. Now, like we said before, you can sleep and make money. Yes, you can. But once again, just pay attention.
Put in the work, though. You also gotta put in the work. There ain't no shortcuts in life. Of course, you gotta put in the work. But if you spend the amount of time that basically you use to go out and all of that, you know, you can put some time into, you know, making sure your passive income is all set up. Make sure you have Anchor, YouTube. Imagine you have all these apps: Anchor, YouTube, Anchor, Swagbucks, Robinhood, Shopify. Imagine you have all that. What's that? 6? That's 6 passive incomes right there. Imagine you making money from all of them. You know how much money you're going to generate? And you put in the work already to make sure, okay, let me make sure all these passive incomes is taken care of. And once they taken care of, once you put in the work, you can sit back like Shopify. Once you create your store and your store is getting the traffic that you need so people could go in your store and purchase products from your store, you can sit back and you can just collect the cash. Anchor app. Just take an hour or even 30 minutes out your day to create an episode. Sleep. You can sleep all day. You can chill. The sponsors is paying you money. YouTube. If you get, like I said, you just need a little bit of clout. You get a little bit of clout. Get a little bit of clout. Get people to subscribe to your joint. They'll also pay you. Acorn. Everybody purchase everything. Everybody use their credit card. So instead of you using your credit card and that's it, you can use your credit card or your debit card and purchase something, and your change, like, you know what? I'll invest that change for you, brother. Mm-hmm. They invest the change for you. That's perfect. And then they throw it into stocks, and that's generating even more money. Come on.
No brainer.
Robinhood, you know, it's just good to have some type of stocks. It's just good to have, even though the market has not been good, but you have to do the research to know what are you investing in. Because the stock market is very scary right now, but if you know what to invest in, you won't be assed out there.
Or you can invest in companies from other countries too.
Exactly.
That's another thing you could do. So if China is doing good, but America's not doing good, you can invest your money in something in China.
Exactly.
And then you also got dividend stocks. You invest in that. Dividend stocks, they pay you
I
what?
forgot all about that.
Either quarterly or annually. So now you own the stocks from these different places. You're going to start seeing money little by little.
And thank you, Marquise, for bringing that up, because that's what passive income is about. Because you could just buy stocks just for the dividends. Because the dividends, you're getting paid regardless. It will pay you like every 3 months, some every year, and it'll pay you a certain amount. So you have 100 shares and it dishes out $1. Bingo. You don't even have to put in no work. It's gonna give you money anyway. The dividends is paying you for, you know, being an investor, shareholder in their company. So they're gonna give you money. So again, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. You can just sit there.
Just make sure that company doesn't go completely under. That's what I'm talking about with the maintenance. You gotta pay attention. You don't pay attention. Yeah, let me put my money in this. Right. The company closed down the next day. Where my money go?
Oh yeah, I definitely know about
attention.
that. I definitely know about it. That's why you have to be able to research, but you also, if you're a shareholder in a company, check out your company. You know, check out your company. Like, okay, we'll be doing it. All right, but you're a shareholder. So, like I said, passive income is very important. Marquise, like he said, you know, a lot of people, you know, they were suffering from this government shutdown, and preparation is the key. You always want to be prepared. You always want to be 3 steps ahead of the game. And, you know, you don't want to be complacent, because if you're complacent, you're just going to, when something happens, you're done. You will have no backup plan, because you're so comfortable in your situation that you don't think something bad could happen. Anything could happen. You could lose everything one day. Nothing in life is guaranteed. So, but that's why I said preparation is the key. And I feel like passive income and forming passive income is the preparation you need.
And also, you don't necessarily have to get every single thing that we named, every single passive income. You can pick what works for you. You can pick 1 or 2 that works for you. And if you found a way to generate more within those passive income, that's fine. That's great. Just as long as you have something. Because like we keep saying, because they about to shut the government down again, right?
I believe what they said, February 21st or the 15th is one of those, but they about to shut it down again. So I feel like this episode is very important, and you know, subscribe to our channel, because we'll let you know. You know, we have more passive incomes that we can't say here because we ran out of time, but you know, take this advice. Preparation is the key. And me and Marquise, most of our episodes is based on preparation, because we talk about the bug out bags and zombie pop. We do stuff like this, and this is also passive income. It's like the ultimate preparation, because you planting your seeds everywhere. You know, you planting your seeds, and you making sure that, you know, you never will be asked out here. But that's about it, Marquis. That's about it. So
we got them all.
Quick shout out to my boy D.A. with his podcast. He also got a podcast. He's dope. Check him out on all the platforms like Apple, Spotify, Google. Like we said, he also used the Anchor app. And anybody want to promote, Marquis?
Oh, Mask on Photos.
Who is the homie?
You can check him out on Instagram at Mask on Photos. Again, photos is spelled F-O-T-O-S. Check out at Mask on Photos. Anybody in the LA area need a picture taken, you need to holler at a photographer, check him out. He'll take care of you.
Right. So, Marquis, hit us with the final thought of this whole episode.
You need the passive income. People, you need it. We all could use a little bit more. Nothing is set in stone with this world. The president, it's the combination of the president and a whole bunch of other things. You just always want to be prepared as best as you can. That's it.
Exactly.
Get the passive income.
My name is Deshaun Lyons, and this is
Marquise Taylor.
We out, baby.